Hello and welcome to our video guide featuring the Margrave. He's got a very fun design that lets you know exactly what he does. He is a big, tanky piece of metal and a demon fist. There's not much more that needs to be clarified on that. For roles and playstyles, Margrave is and always will be a tank. He also fits into the category of crowd control. He's got some area control, but mostly it comes down to peeling with some of his stuns and interrupts and pushes, or some build variations can get you closer to an assassin build, and these are the fun ones that we'll cover going farther into the guide. Now going into abilities, the first one on the list is Demon Fist. This is his basic attack. This is a melee attack combo that you can go into. So going into Doom Strike, this is a 4-hit combo that lands a powerful final attack. From there you can go into Critical Blow, which on final attack dramatically increases your crit chance. Your other option in this path is Demon's Reach. Final attack will hit a larger area and deal more damage when hitting multiple targets. Your other option path is Counter. This is going to provide you 90 front armor during counter, but it's also going to interrupt and weaken the enemy team and will do more damage to attackers and is on a 4-second cooldown. This will require some stamina and some getting used to for this one if you go into this path. Resounding Counter, all nearby enemies are interrupted and weakened if counter succeeds. Your other one is Debilitating Blows. After countering, Demon Fist hits extend weakness duration for 3 seconds. Hellburst deflects projectiles from the front. It is a very fast attack. The cooldown will increase by 1 second for each second of Hellburst. This is on a 13-second cooldown if its full duration is hit, or an 8-second cooldown at its shortest. Eternal Flame is one of your first options. You can Hellburst for twice as long, going into 6 seconds. From there you can go into Give 'em Hell, which is going to reflect projectiles instead of deflect, and it will send it back at their source. You're also going to gain focus for when you reflect. You can go into Impenetrable Flame instead of Give 'em Hell, and during Hellburst you have 25 front armor when you're using that. Your other option is Burst of Damage. Your Hellburst is no longer going to deflect, but it's going to deal more damage. Your upgrades from there are Mayhem. Hellburst can now crit. Hitting increases Demon Fist and Hellburst crit chance rapidly. Or your other option is Nowhere to Run. This is going to slow enemies when they're hit in the back. Charge Force is a rush attack that's going to rush you forward quickly. It's going to push enemies hit, give you 25 front armor during the skill, and also it's on a 12-second cooldown. This is one of the skills that gives Margrave some of his high mobility. Your upgrades on this could be Relentless, which charge distance is increased dramatically. From there you can go into Pure Aggression, which is going to remove debuffs from yourself and nearby allies when you activate the skill. Irresistible Charge is going to provide you plus 50 armor during the skill. You cannot be pushed or interrupted or stunned during this time. You could also go into Russian Attack. When you activate a second time on an enemy, you will interrupt them. Your distance is going to be slightly decreased while you're using this particular path. Throwback Attack is actually going to activate a second time on an enemy to throw them behind you if it hits. You can also go into Flaming Fist, which that skill is going to create a cone of flame that ignites enemies when they're hit. Staggering Leap. This is a leap attack that will briefly stun enemies hit. This is on a 20-second cooldown. Be aware of that. This provides another high mobility skill for Margrave. Your options for builds on this are number 1, Blunt Trauma, which your stun duration will be increased to 1 second. From there you can go into Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Enemies struck by your leap attack are also slowed for 3 seconds. You could also go into Bone Crusher. Stun duration is increased to 1.5 seconds, but you are also weakened for 3 seconds after that. Smackdown is another path to take from Staggering Leap. Leap travels farther and deals more damage. From there, you can go into Leap Before You Look, and this is going to reduce the cooldown of the entire skill to 12 seconds from 20 with this upgrade. Or you could go into Battle Cry, which leaping gives you plus 50 armor for 5 seconds. Grounded Pound is Margrave's focus skill. This is an area effect. It is a shockwave that launches enemies up and provides 30 armor for 4 seconds. Your upgrade paths on this one are Iron Skin. After using your focus, you have 200 max health for 5 seconds plus 5 armor. From there, you can go into Pound of Armor. For each enemy hit, gain 20 armor for 5 seconds. Or you can go into Concentration, which is going to give you 20% faster focus gain. After that, your other path is Hero's Vitality. This is going to provide you 15% maximum health, making you quite tankier. From there, you can go into Lifeline. This is going to be plus 20% healing to you. When out of combat, your health is going to regen faster. Or you can go into Sustained Abilities, which your skills are going to cost less stamina when used. Margrave's skill specializations are Quick to Anger. This is going to lower the base cooldown of Hellburst to 4 seconds. During Clash, you're going to gain a speed boost after deflecting or hitting with Hellburst. Supercharger, you can charge more often. This is a 4-second cooldown reduction on your Charge 4th skill. During Clash, after charge, gain plus 25 front armor for 3 seconds. Impact Crater, your nice little leap skill is now going to affect enemies in a larger area. You can also, during Clash, gain more focus if you hit multiple foes. Now let's talk build options. First on the list, Demon Fist. The Doomstrike path is going to provide you with consistent melee damage and can be great for the burst. If you go into the counter path, it's going to be very stamina dependent, so managing your stamina is key for this build to be used properly, but can be extremely devastating when used. Hellburst. Eternal Flame path will give you that tanky feeling that you might be looking for. Going in to give them hell might make that ranged heavy team think twice about poking your team. Burst of Damage path can be amazing against melee heavy teams. Just remember, there are no more deflects when this upgrade is taken. For Charge 4th, the Relentless path will provide you either an escape or an engagement into a team fight. It can also use momentum from it, so you can get much further when you're using it from higher elevations or jumping, so you can get some extra little oomph to get across the map. Rush and Attack is also great for peeling and setting up for some good picks on enemy teams. Just remember, your distance is lessened while on this path. Staggering Leap. So Blunt Trauma is great for a nice bread and butter engagement. It may be used to peel or to engage on an enemy team, and might buy some extra time for your team to burst or get away. Smackdown path will provide you both an escape and engagement, but with the option of higher damage on engagements. Coupling this with Impact Crater specialization will provide a high amount of focus and damage. Your Grounded Pound upgrades. Iron Skin path will be nice for that extra survivability. Also, getting 20% faster focus gain can let you possibly have focus back after some long team fights. Hero's Vitality path will let you be that tank that you've been looking for. And going into Lifeline will let you roam a bit more, and couple that with his escapes, you can get back into battle much faster. I hope you all found this video very fun, very informative about the Margrave. He is the man, he is the dunk master, he is the greatness. So if you like this video, throw one of those likes. If you have a comment, throw it down below. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more content like this. And I hope to see you on the airship very soon. Take care, good night, good day. Go play Margrave. Go do it right now. Bye-bye.